Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mountain-craft. Last time we worked on starting the mountain project. We also did a little bit of trading before 114 hits. Currently we're still in 113, but by the end of the episode we will likely be in 114, perhaps. We'll see. But yeah, basically, to make a long story short, last time we saved a bunch of animals as well from these mountains before we started building the actual bigger mountains. And yeah, I asked you guys for a lot of animal names for pigs and llamas and the sheep and the horse, and you guys came through. You guys came through big time. So I got a bunch of name tags here with a bunch of user suggested names, and we're gonna go through and name all these mobs right now. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and name some of these mobs here. So first one is going to be Luna, which is going to be the llama here with the blue garb, the blue carpet. So let's just name this one Luna. There we go, Luna, right there. That is a user suggested name. Next one is going to be Chris P. Bacon. There we go, of course, a pig. Mr. Woolwide, right there. Instead of Mr. Worldwide, it's Mr. Woolwide, right there. Cusco is going to be another llama. This guy, Cusco, there we go. And then we're going to have Walter. Walter's going to be a pig. So we got to find one of the pigs around here. Boom, there we go. Walter the pig. Fantastic. Meep. Meep the sheep. Going to be the black sheep right there. There we go. There's Meep. Meep the sheep. No Problema is the next one. So we're going to make this one the bandit llama. There we go. No Problema. Yo Mama. Yo Mama Llama. This guy named? Nope. Yo Mama Llama right there. Let's see. Zeron. Zeron just sounded like an awesome name for a horse, so I'm going to go with Zeron here. Boom. Zeron the horse. Picasso. Of course, one of the greatest painters of all time. Picasso. Except now in pig form. Awesome. So there we go. And then finally, Lamborghini. Lamborghini is going to be this one. Lamborghini. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so those are all the names for all the animals. Thank you all for suggesting some awesome names for these animals. And yeah, hopefully, yeah, you guys enjoyed that little mini like contest type thing. And yeah, we will have some more naming competitions possibly in the future. Like if we get some more llamas somewhere. I know there's more like up in that on that hill, so maybe we get a few more. We also have a bunch of dogs over here we could potentially name, but we'll do that in a future episode potentially. Anyways, today, what are we going to do? Today, I think I want to work a little bit more on the mountains. You can see we've made a little bit of progress here, but still a lot of progress to go just on this first mountain peak. And yeah, we need a lot more dirt. So I have not that much dirt right now, honestly. We have this much dirt and grass. So I think first thing we need to do is actually go and gather a bunch of dirt because we're going to need a lot of it to finish up just this first mountain. So let's go ahead and head on out to the mining mesa area. We're going to gather some dirt from that area. And yeah, hopefully we get a bunch of shulker boxes full of it. And then we can head on back here and start to work on the mountains a bit. So we made it out to the mining mesa area. And this is where we get a lot of our sand and a lot of our terracotta from this area here. Just so we don't destroy other parts of the world. So we have the designated area here that we mine out. That's far from anything else. So you can see, yeah, lots of terracotta gone from here. Lots of sand gone from there, and I'm going to actually take out a bunch of grass and dirt from over here. In the meantime, while I'm doing this, I just want to mention that the Ultimate Survival Guide for Minecraft 1.14 is now out. I released that video on Tuesday, so if you haven't seen that, I highly, highly recommend it. If you want to know everything there is to know about Minecraft 1.14, the newest update. It took a lot of time to put that video together, and yeah, I'm really proud of it, so go and check that out, guys. It's a really fun video, and yeah, you might learn something brand new about 1.14, because there's a lot of stuff that's changed, both that's apparent and not apparent. Like, there are some secret changes as well, so yeah, definitely go and check out the Ultimate Survival Guide to 1.14. I'm going to go ahead and keep mining out some dirt and grass here, and I'll be back once we're ready to start building some mountains. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we now have enough dirt to place everything vertically down here. So, yeah, I think we can fill in this area. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shulker boxes of dirt. Yeah, and I already went and repaired my shovels at the Guardian Farm, so all should be good here. Let's go ahead and jump on up here, and we're going to go ahead and keep working on this mountain. Alright, so let's build ourselves a mountain. So I get a lot of questions on like the technique on how I build this. Basically, the way I do it is I sort of bounce back and forth between the two baselines I established. So like I made a initial baseline up to the top. And yeah, you can see that here from the back side as well. So basically I go back and forth between the two. So for instance, right now I'm on the right hand side, building, up to the ridge of the mountain. And then now I'm on the left hand side, building up to the peak, basically, and then coming downwards ever so slightly every row, and then back to the right side. So I'm building up now, build up a little bit on the base to get a better feel for how the mountain's shaped, and then I just bounce back and forth between the two until they eventually come together in one mountain-esque shape. Alright guys, so as you can see here, we now have a giant mountain here in Corp. So yeah, here's the shape I was talking about a couple episodes back, where it sort of goes up, it comes to a peak here, dips in, and then goes back up to a massive peak up there. And there is some room up here at the top, actually. So if we make our way up here, and yeah, you can see we got the back side complete as well back here. But yeah, there is a little bit of room up here to sort of get up and walk around in. So that's pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, now that we have this part done, we got to work on the back part basically, which is going to connect up to this point right there, which is going to be like another sort of like secondary peak basically, similar to what we have in the front with this small peak right here. So the next step, now that we have this thing done, is to basically, yeah, connect up the top here. Let me just scoot on over here. So we got to connect up the top of the mountain here to this part, and then from here we should probably branch off this way, and to the back this way, because I'm thinking like the ridge line of the mountain is going to come sort of like from here, maybe. Well, maybe not from here, maybe from like here and go up roughly. I think that would be really cool. So it'll be like a really steep ridge line here, and then it'll sort of like flatten out a little bit on the top section. I think that'll be nice. So that's the next step. Let's go ahead and get it done. Alright guys, so here's what the mountain now looks like. So pretty impressive scale of mountain, and as you can see it has sort of the shape we're going for. So like a little ridge here, big tall mountain right here, and then another tertiary ridge in the back right there. So yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. We do need to wait until it snows here a little bit more, or rains here a little bit more, to get snow on every block, because right now there's just like a stripe of snow here for some reason, and snow on the front peak. But eventually most of this should be covered in snow layer, which should make it look a little bit more uniform. But one of the things I like about this most, and by the way, here's what the back is looking like right now. We actually ran out of dirt, so there's still a little bit back here on the back that we need to worry about a little bit. So yeah, we got to worry about filling in this next time, I think. But one of the things I like the most is that you can actually walk all the way from this point, so like where the natural terrain is right here, you can actually walk up the entire mountain. So I'll just show you here. There's actually a way, without using like jump boost or anything, you can actually get up the entire thing, which I think is pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. So you can sort of like summit the mountain if you want to go like mountaineering on this. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you can just jump right on up, and you basically need to like follow the ridge line here. Hopefully there's no like creepers on this thing, because it is kind of steep, so creepers can like hide in different places. Didn't have one blow up when I was building this though, but still, yeah, could happen. Could happen. Somebody could be like hiding in like, you know, a little area like this or something. But yeah, basically you can follow the ridge line all the way up. Obviously we still need to put, you know, blocks down here and fill in this back part right here. But yeah, we walked all the way up the mountain right there, and now we're at the summit. So there we go. Very cool. I like it. And yeah, we're actually almost even with the satellite, just about. So that is pretty sweet. I like that. Anyways, I think I'm done working on the mountain for today. We have to get some more dirt before we can actually work on this backside and finish this backside up, which is going to be kind of a challenge because, yeah, it's pretty steep. So now that we're done with the mountain today, I think it's now time to move on to something else. And I think we're going to head on over to the shopping district, because I believe there's some type of protest going on at the shopping district in front of the Dead Coral shop. So we're going to head there and see what's up there. Yep, this is what I came to see. This is what I came to see. The Hermit Hippie Collective has moved in directly in front of the Corp Dead Coral shop, and they're actually actively protesting against the pollution here of the Dead Coral Shop Lake. And yeah, I have some info about that, which you guys might find interesting, especially those of you guys who still support Sahara, because I now have indisputable proof that this lake was polluted in an act of corporate espionage. An act of corporate sabotage by Sahara. Let me explain. As some of you may remember, this lake here used to be polluted from the Dead Coral shop. However, early on in the season, we were called out on it by DocM77, and he called for us to remove the pollution, which we did. Now, while we did that, we also added in a system to ensure that the lake itself could never become polluted. So this can't happen at the Dead Coral shop. The reason is because, yeah, we basically plugged up this pipe, and it was basically a dry pipe. In fact, I'll show you, we actually disconnected this from the tank here, where we make the Dead Coral. And also, you know what we're going to need? Let me see, do we have our HEPA supplies? Yeah, we got our HEPA supplies, Hermit Environmental Protection Agency supplies. So we got our hazmat suit right here. So let me just swap this out. We got to have this on when we go into the tank. Otherwise, it's just insta-death. So we got that stuff on. I should also probably grab this toxic waste removal tool. We also got some other stuff around here, you know, cleaning microbes, hardy bushes, dead fauna remover, some sponges, fence to, like, you know, basically cordon off the area, fresh water sources, desalinizations, you know, modified mushrooms, stuff like that, you know, stuff like that. So let me just put that back in there for right now. We'll go down here. And so, yeah, you'll see, if we go in here, yeah, this is where we make the Dead Coral in this area right here. So, yeah, the left side of the tank has the Dead Coral and the waste. It gets basically swept through this tunnel right here, through this water stream right there. But there's nothing on this side where the actual pollution is. In fact, let's see. Maybe right here is where... Yep, you can see this is where... Let me get my removal tool out. This is where the sludge actually used to be funneled out, right here. but we have since blocked this up, and it's just basically a dry gully. But somebody came through and put down more sludge, trying to frame us, when in fact we've actually cleaned up our act quite a bit. And we actually, I'll just show you here, we put in a system when Doc came and told us to clean up our act right in here. So if we just see if we can swim through this area right here. There we go. Yep, right here like this. We come down here. So basically all the toxic pollutants come down this way. And they go through this grate here to get rid of some of the bigger particles. And yeah, you can see down here, basically what we have here is some toxic waste right here, of course. And then we have some scrubbers, which are what these sponges are right here. They basically absorb all the super toxic elements and convert them into a more solidified version, which is what this is. And this stuff is pretty safe. You can see you got, coral growing on it. We got, sea pickles growing on it. Everything is good with this stuff. You can just come in here and harvest this by hand if you really want to. So, yeah, we can just grab some of this, and you'll see, yeah, it's actually just, yeah, it turns into a safe to use form. So you can actually smelt this, and it's safe to use. And you can see more stuff growing on it over here. And basically, this is how we get rid of our toxic waste now. And as you can see, this is clearly not overflowing. So, I mean, there's no possible way that we could be involved in the toxic waste dump. Now, we got to try and get out of here because it can be kind of challenging. Let me just do this. There we go. We got to make sure and close the filter down there. There we go. Very good. So, yeah, we have been framed by Sahara. Sahara, in their infinite greed, have decided to try and frame us and have turned some of the other hermits against us, including Ren, who's part of the Hermit Hippie Collective, in an attempt to drive sales to their business. I'm going to be honest, that's low. I thought they were better than this. Make sure I got my hazmat suit on. We're going to go in. I'm going to take out all this toxic waste because, yeah, we don't want to ruin the environment. We want to sustain the environment. We want to grow the environment. So yeah, Corp is definitely for the environment. We definitely support the Hermit Hippie Collective in protesting against the corporate sabotage that Sahara has carried out here in this lake. It's absolutely despicable, and yeah, I for one will not stand for it. I think there needs to be consequences. We need some type of legal action to be taken against Sahara for this, and some type of punishment dealt out, because this just cannot and will not stand on this server. So let's just go ahead and clean all this stuff up. We gotta check out this awesome camper van over here, by the way, too. So let's just come on over here. We'll clean the rest of this up with our removal tool, and then we'll see what's up with the camper van. So there we have it. All toxic sludge has now been removed from the lake. Even though we didn't actually place this here, it was Sahara instead. But because we're an environmentally sound company, we're going to go ahead and make sure this is disposed of properly by putting it in this chest. We're also going to add some solutions and things to this area. We'll throw some mushrooms in here as well, just to make sure, the mushrooms eat the toxic waste and convert it into plant matter. And then these microbes clean up the very small residual pieces of the toxic sludge. And then the desalinization is just for good measure, just to make sure it's all clean and fresh, and yeah, plants and animals can live in it once again. So we're just going to toss in some of this, like so. There we go. And we're also going to throw in the microbes, like that. And we'll toss some in this way as well. There we go. And then these genetically modified mushrooms, these we just simply drop and leave around the area. So we're just going to drop and leave these in some various spots around here, especially in some of these crevices, to make sure that, yeah, nothing can grow there that would harm the environment. So let's just go ahead and put in a few more around here, around the very border of the lake, and all should be good right here. So fantastic. There we go. Lake is now cleaned up. And let's see. We now want to check out this camper van, the Hermit Hippie Collective. I'm going to keep on my hazmat suit because, hippies, so got to keep it on. So let's see what we got here. Do I dare venture into Ren Bob's hippie van? I think I'm going in. Let's see what he's got. He's got an organic potato in here. Sludgage. Yep, we just cleaned a lot of that sludgage up. He's got organic foods in there. A little refrigerator, a little bedroom. What's he got in here? Hippie stuff. And a bathroom. Very nice. Nice establishment. He's got some great paintings in here. I'm feeling the vibe, man. I'm digging it. He's got a record player and everything. Jeez. Great place. What is this? Hermit Hippie Collective Arts and Crafts. Let's see, this book is No More Sludge. The Hermit Hippie Collective is protesting against the dangerous environmental damage being done to Hermit Island by big industry. Amen, brother. Support the cause by purchasing a pair of fine organic woven sandals today. Renbob HCC Hippie. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Are these the sandals? $1 diamond each for sandals. Oh man, sandals of solidarity. Beautiful. Beautiful. You know what? I think I'm going to purchase a pair. Not only for myself, but also for Scar as well. So let's just go ahead. We'll grab ourselves some diamonds. These are $1 diamond each. And I'm also going to add in another 30 diamonds. How about that? Just because I support this movement against big business and against against pollution and corruption everywhere. So let's see. I'm gonna go with this pair and this pair. Those look pretty cool. Yeah, those look great. So I'm gonna put this and this, and then we're gonna put in 30 diamonds just because, you know, we want to support the collective. So we're gonna put in 30 diamonds just like that. So yeah, well done, Ren. Well done, Hermit Hippie Collective. So hopefully he gets a bunch more business. And Corp supports your efforts, good sir. So, yeah, that is that. Happy we cleaned this up. No more protest, hopefully. Hopefully the camper van moves on to another location. One more thing I wanted to give Renbob before we head back to Corp. I heard he was running low on food and supplies. So I went and got some organic fruit, courtesy of Corp. And we're going to gift this to Renbob in his fridge. Because, like, this is all he has. This is all the food he has left. You know, his cooler's almost empty. So we're going to give him a whole bunch of organic fruit, courtesy of Corp. And this will really help to, like, expand his mind to new horizons. It's really quite something. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this organic fruit, but, I mean, check it out. Look at this. Look at that. Suddenly on top of the camper van. It really shows you some wild possibilities that exist in this world. So, yeah, that is the organic fruit we're giving to Rendog, and yeah, with that, let's go ahead and now head on back to Corp. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Corp boardroom. We're going to go ahead and drop off Scar's sandals right here into this chest right there. So those are Scar's to wear if he so chooses. I, for one, am definitely going to be wearing these sandals of solidarity indefinitely until they wear out, basically. In fact, guys, just to show how committed I am to wearing these sandals of solidarity, we're going to go ahead and put some protection on this. We're going to put some feather falling on this, and we're going to even curse ourselves so that we can't take these off. Boom. There we go. Sandals of solidarity with the curse of binding on there. We are 100% committed to the Hermit Hippie Collective. So thank you, Renbob. We appreciate it. These are nice, soft, organic hemp fibers, by the way, I will say. So yeah, that is much appreciated from Rendog right there. So, yeah, with that, guys, I want to say one other thing in regards to when Hermitcraft will upgrade to 1.14. We do plan to upgrade to 1.14 on this world. However, we won't be doing so until 1.14 is ready. And the release of 1.14 on Tuesday, it definitely was not ready. There were rendering issues. There was additional bugs introduced from the pre-releases into the full release. None of the bugs I showed on Wednesday were fixed, so yeah, 1.14 has some pretty major problems that we're hoping here on Hermitcraft are addressed so that we can actually upgrade successfully and play successfully on the new update. Because, yeah, I think it is a fun update, but, yeah, there is some major issues with it. Anyways, I feel like, yeah, we got a large portion of this mountain done today, which was pretty good. A lot of dirt and stuff went into this. Also, it snowed here since we were gone, so that's pretty cool. Looks a lot better with the snow layers on there, but yeah, anyways, I think that'll be it for me today, guys. If you enjoyed today's episode, please do leave a like, and be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. As always, thanks again for watching, guys. This has been Cobb. Goodbye.